So I just wrote this email to all the staff members at my school. It's about foster care and our situation with our foster son. I was just giving my coworkers an update, and the reason that I'm giving them an update is because one of the staff members, our art teacher, she organized an activity for the last day of school, which was to help support Embrace Oregon, which is a foster care support organization in Portland. And what she did is she got a whole bunch of canvases, and on the last day of school during our school picnic, a whole bunch of parents and teachers and students painted hearts on all these different canvases, and all those paintings will be going to Embrace Oregon to either hang up at DHS offices or go home with foster kids when they go to their placements or whatever. But it's an awesome activity, and I was giving my coworkers an update about how Embrace Oregon connected us with our foster son, and I just thought that I haven't given YouTube an update in a while. So just the situation with our family has been hard the past several months. So I'm just going to read this email to you. If you're interested, then you can listen. Our art teacher said, "Thanks so much to everybody who stopped by to paint a canvas. 52 paintings were completed for children being cared for through Embrace Oregon." So that's an awesome blessing. And so here's the update that I wrote. "Yes, thank you so much to everyone who helped out. Embrace Oregon is the organization that connected our foster son to us this past year. It's such a great organization. By the way, for those of you who wanted to hear an update, our foster son just moved to his new home with the foster parents that we were praying for him to be with. Woohoo!" In case you didn't know, Jen and I welcomed our first foster child. He's about 18 months old right now. Into our home last fall. On the first day of school, we got our foster son, our first foster placement. We were expecting to care for him only for a few weeks because we signed up for short-term care, just emergency care, but obviously that doesn't always work out the way it's planned, and it ended up being 9 months. Even though that was too much for us, Jen and I pretty much got burnt out around January, February, with 4 kids at home in our small apartment. And this whole time we were expecting him to go back home with Mom, because Mom was going through treatment and she was making great progress, and there was a lot of hope that he would be able to go back home with her. But unfortunately her struggles were too much. So long story short, I'm not going to go into details. The awesome thing is that God had a plan. We met a couple through church, through a foster care support group, and that's how we knew them. And they had never had a foster child before, and God's awesome sovereignty orchestrated all this in a miraculous way, so that even though we had struggles along the way, and we felt like having him in our home was too much for us, God made an awesome plan to bring them into his life. So now he is with them, and they love him, and now the Riedl family has a lot less stress, with only 3 kids rather than 4 kids at home. I think this experience not only helped our foster son, of course, but it also helped unify our family, Jen and I and our kids. As we went through this, there were times when we really loved having him. There were times when it was a real struggle, and it was very difficult because he needed so much attention. So God really grew our family together through those ups and downs. So we're taking a break for a few months, and through the summer and the beginning of the fall, and eventually we'll jump back into getting another foster placement, because we love doing foster care, and it has been a great experience for us, even though it was hard. So maybe we'll get another foster placement on the first day of school. Probably not, but we'll see. So if anybody on YouTube has been praying for us, thank you so much. We really appreciate it, and I just want to give you guys an update on where things are at. And here's a picture of my kids welcoming me home on the last week of school. and I'm going to really miss him, even though he was a handful. He was such a joy, and his smile lit up the room, and his screams also lit up the room, but it was totally worth it. And even though it's good that he moved on, we will definitely miss him, and but we'll be ready for the next child that needs our help. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.